Hi guys, so this pistol's been in before. This is a CZ or CZ Shadow 2, and it's been in before to have the red dot fitted, as well as to have this Eemann Tech trigger with the adjustable set screws fitted. The owner has now come back and said he wants a lighter double action pull, so he brought a spring kit from Eemann Tech to put in. He uses it for USPSA carry optics, which would be in IPSC production optics. So he's got a double action first shot, so that's why he wants a better double action trigger. Just to get a base to see what it's at, where it's at the moment, I'm going to do a trigger comparison, a before and after. Starting with a single action pull, 1 pound, 10.2 ounces. 1 pound, 10.8 ounces. 1 pound, 8.5 ounces. Average, 1 pound, 9.9. Double action pull, 7 pounds, 3.1 ounce. 5 pounds, 12 ounces. 5 pounds, 8 ounces. Average, 6 pounds, 2.3 ounces. I got a previous video on how to disassemble the CZ, so in this video I'll only cover the disassembly and assembly of the sear cage. So that's the cage, that's the ejector, and there's the sear. There's the sear interface right over there. The hammer interacts on that surface right there. So to get it apart, put your finger over the top and push out that pin. There's the pin, drops out the bottom. There's the sear and the sear spring. Sear and sear spring. To reinstall the sear spring into the sear cage, I use a slave pin. Eemann Tech makes a very dandy little tool, to do this with, but it's like $50 for that tool, and I just don't. The cost just doesn't justify me getting it. So I use a slave pin. I make the slave pin out of old drill bit. So whenever I break a drill bit, I keep those broken bits to make pins with. I'll start off by inserting the spring into the sear, and I use the slave pin to get it in there. So it sits in that position, and then that holds the spring in for me while I put the little finger. And this is the finger of the spring is the one that you got to manipulate to get the safety out. So I put the finger in first into the sear cage, wiggle the sear into position. You got the sear in position. You can see the slave pin there. That's where the finger that holds the safety in, that's where it rests. The safety goes through there, and the short leg of the spring sits on the sear there, and the long leg sits on the sear cage. And line up your pin with your hole. Push out your slave pin. Slave pin out. Sear pin in. Okay, all done. Let's see what the trigger breaks at now. 1 pound, 7.3 ounces. 1 pound, 9.3 ounces. 1 pound, 6.8 ounces. Average 1 pound 7.8 ounces. Double action, 3 pounds 11.5 ounces, 3 pounds 8.2 ounces. Average 3 pounds 9.8 ounces. You guys, I hope you find that interesting. Stay safe. We talk again. Cheers.